remember to unmute during this part because I'll forget to unmute if I don't do it. But wow! I swear I have the game started. Just me. Wait, actually, let me do this. I pressed start. No, fuck. This one. Me and my not reading! Instead of loading, because it was like on the bottom, I just pressed it! Me and my not reading. Hold on. And then I will change the scene so everyone can see my mistake.
How?
We were like in the middle of Rumple's route and I rewrote it.
No.
Me and my not reading. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Well, lovely.
I'll bring out my ukulele if I have to apologize.
Oh, please don't.
It's actually like right under my desk.
Oh wow, you're ready.
Yeah. Oh, it's also because like I have nowhere else to put it.
Fair. You can hang it off your wall.
I don't have like things to put on my wall though.
Fair.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to speed run this. Oh, I can skip.
Yeah, we'll just I guess start someone else's route.
Sure.
Yeah, instead
That
of
was
going
my
through Rumple's
bad.
route again.
I did Rod's route. The only one I haven't done was Karma. Do you want to try Karma's route?
Sure, yeah, we'll go for Karma.
You know what? This is pretty good because we started like right in the middle of the game, sort of, kind of, without doing the prologue. Because I did the prologue like a year ago, 2 years ago. And then we did part of Rumple's route like a month ago. We are never finishing this game.
That's okay. You know, it's an excuse to collab again.
True. My name is Lucette Riella Breton, daughter of King Gennaro Breton III. I'm the crown princess of the kingdom of Angiel. Angiel? I have no idea. At least that's what
the prologue.
This is a prologue.
Oh, okay.
At least that was who I used to be. But that was before yesterday when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Oh my god, I'm just testing how I can read. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I am nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It had started out like any other day. Have you heard? Another person was cursed. Wait, since it's made A, do you want to be made B?
Oh.
Like we just do A, B. Okay. We have to split A, B together. Aside from like female and male characters.
Okay, sure, that's fine.
Okay. Because I don't want to have a conversation with myself.
With yourself? I mean, you could,
yeah.
That's fine. I'm sure they would love it.
Oh please!
All right, so
I have enough conversations myself, like when I do like a solo stream.
That's fair. So am I doing Mayday? Or are you doing Mayday?
I can do Mayday and you can do B.
Okay, go for it.
That's what I'm assuming because there's A. Have you heard? Another person was cursed. I'm on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There are two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again.
That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it?
They say it was Pinocchio.
Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful.
You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again?
I thought the fairy tale curses would stop after you-know-who was defeated.
You two were hired to work, not talk. We're sorry, Your Highness. As can only be expected from the likes of them. Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects, even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Angiel would be better off without the dead weight. If it were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angiel the instant they fell prey to it. But Mother is not here anymore. And she will never come back. She will not come back, ever. Princess, the king and queen are waiting in the dining hall. I'm on my way. The king, Ophelia, and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. There you go,
Good
Dad.
morning, Lucette.
Good morning, Your Majesty. Good morning, Lucette.
Lucette.
Ophelia? Ophelia Widensov. There you go, I can read. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker. She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the king, then look up at the person sitting opposite of me.
Rod.
Rod Benedict Widensov, my stepbrother, is bored and quiet as usual. He is 2 years my junior and is the younger of Ophelia's children. He is mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. There you go. It was apparently given to him by a fairy. He minds his own business and is easy to deal with, but his older sister... My eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She's probably the most infuriating person I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. Imagine being told that you were that person that someone had a displeasure of knowing.
I mean, I don't know. People don't really like me very much. So.
I like you. What?
I'm kidding.
What?
I like you too.
Yeah.
Let's proceed.
I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. And here she is. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning,
Lucette
Rod.
has the same energy as like a parent who welcomes their kid to the table by saying like, "Well, look who decided to show up."
Oh, it's a good thing she did it.
I definitely wanted to be here.
And good morning to you too, Lisette. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Emmeline Widensov, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we were blood, as if she too were born a princess. As if she could be a crowned princess, perhaps steal my place. I will never let that happen.
Now that everyone is here, let us begin.
Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. Oh my gosh, I don't want to have a conversation with myself.
So, Emmeline, you were reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh yes, there are so many and they're all so wonderful. Thank you so much, Father.
I'm happy that you like them.
I love them. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That is because Mother hated them. She had all of the books burned. But why? They are such charming stories. Fairy tales mislead humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters.
I don't think fairy tales do that, but okay.
I mean, to an extent, I'd say.
I mean, I guess.
And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they want them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place.
What are you implying about the witches, Lucette?
The atmosphere shifts, the air in the room growing heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall.
Have you any idea what you're talking about, child?
I mean, to an extent.
Yeah? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects. Are they truly innocent?
I guess it depends.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I can't think of like a child being not considered innocent, for example.
I mean, that's the thing about being a child, right? Is that you're ignorant to the world, so to some extent you're always innocent. But
I'm like pretty sure witches are human.
When you think of all the people who are cursed, like all the route targets, they've all done something bad, right? Not necessarily criminal, but they're all
not
guilty of
really
something.
bad. It's more like they promised something.
Yeah, like broken promises, I guess.
Not really. Not Rod's case, if I remember correctly.
Oh, really?
Do you mind spoilers? I'm gonna spoil Rod's route because I'm not gonna go through it. I already went through it like
yeah, you
3
did.
times.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Go for it.
Okay, so in Rod's route, the reason why he was cursed with the fairy tale curse was because he said he wanted the power to romance a different girl before meeting like the king and everything, right? Before everything happened, right? He just wanted to I guess like romance a girl. He wanted to like bring up his family in a way, and the witch was like, yeah, I could do that, right? So he's like, okay. And he was really young at the time. Maybe like if for example, if he's
That's what I
16
was
right
gonna
now,
say, 'cause
I'd say he's
you're
probably
talking about
like
romancing a girl,
12.
but like, isn't he still young as hell?
Yeah, if he's like 16 right now, he was like at least like maybe 14 at the time, I'd say. Something like that. But that's if my memory's not failing me. But I do remember that he did say that he wanted like something, and the witch said, yeah, and the witch was like, yeah, I could grant that for you. And then him being like, you know, a young guy, he was like, yeah, please let that happen, right? So he sort of like in a way promised the witch something in return if this were to happen, right? So therefore he gave up his voice in order for it to happen. And because technically in the good ending it didn't happen and he went for Lucette, obviously, the curse was reversed.
Yeah.
That's if my memory's not failing me though, so I might be wrong because it's been a while.
That's okay.
Wait, did I read this? No.
Nope.
The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over Angio, and I don't know. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone, and so I cannot bring myself to care. How do you know the cursed are innocent?
Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angel after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about.
Leave Mother out of this. Dear, please. Zed, darling, your father didn't mean to. I am not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy.
Lucette, you will show your mother respect.
She's not my mother. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I'm done. Excuse me. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king, it has been 17 years and I have never felt any love from him. He treats Emmeline and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children. Better than he has ever treated me. This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one that was there for me when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here. Oh, it says man.
What? Oh, just man.
Just man.
Why the sour face so early in the morning, princess?
Ooh, so close.
They always flashbang you.
No.
Let me guess. It's the king, the queen, or Princess Emmeline? Or is it all of them?
I like how Rod's not in the picture.
True.
I ignore his question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early?
I'm running some errands for my father.
Fitzgerald Aidan Leverton. They have really long names.
They
Son of
really
the
do.
highest knight of the Order of Caldera. His father, Sir Alcaster, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alcaster is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. You should wait in the throne room then.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure he's one of the locked routes. Was he?
You tell me.
I don't remember right now.
Princess?
Yes?
You know,
Ouch.
I haven't seen you smile once since I met you.
Why is that of any importance?
Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, Princess.
What? Yeah.
Well, I won't take up more of your time. I'll see you at 10.
10?
Don't tell me you've forgotten.
I have indeed forgot 10. Ha!
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, I'm sorry. Forgotten what?
You're going to town today, remember?
I deflate as the realization dawns upon me. It has been 2 days since the king issued the order.
Lucette, I would like you to accompany Emmeline on one of her town outings.
But that's like peak fiction, though. A princess whose guard is a pretty guy? That's like peak fiction, though.
It really is.
Surely you could send maids with her instead.
I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with her maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister.
Stepsister.
She is your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as if they were of your blood.
I feel like it's super difficult to do.
Truly is. 2 days from now, you are going to accompany Emmeline outside. It has been 4 years since you last left the palace.
This is like a regular conversation between me and my dad. What the fuck? Like, I don't
my dad's
leave.
the one that never leaves.
I mean, I don't leave unless like I have school or work. So.
My dad works at home, so he never leaves.
Dang.
Ever since then, you have locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Angel was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory.
They
In 4
recovered
years, damn.
quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4 years. That's fast.
Yeah, I know, right? Dang, how good's your economy?
I want you to see how beautiful Angel really is.
Actually, no. Rather than like how good is their economy, how rich is this like royal family?
But like, as the king, how often does he really get to see the city as well?
He feels like a very hands-on kind of guy, like this
I don't know,
king.
but even if he was, I don't think a king can just go out on the streets whenever he wants.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Can figure that out later.
Lucette, a princess must know her kingdom. Go with Emmeline, and she will show you the town that you only ever see through your windows.
I just realized if a princess must know her kingdom, then a father must know his daughter.
I mean, you know these kings in these stories are never good fathers. They're almost never good fathers.
Is that an order?
If it needs to be. Are we clear? Lucette?
Understood. The last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I'm safe here.
Princess, are you all right? It won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people.
How can you be so sure?
Times have changed. People change.
Pretty quickly, apparently.
Yeah.
That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end.
Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later.
Delora. That's a freaky-ass doll. Delora, do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead?
What's that one horror movie about the doll? Was it Annabelle?
Wasn't it Annabelle?
Yeah,
The
I
one
think
with
it was
the
Annabelle, where,
ragged...
like,
Wasn't it with like a Raggedy Ann doll?
yeah, like first of all, looks nothing like a Raggedy Ann doll. If you have seen the real thing, nothing alike. And
I have
second of all,
not because I'm too scared.
All these characters, they act like it's the most beautiful doll and gorgeous doll they've ever seen in their lives, but like it just looks friggin' weird, man. But if you look up a Raggedy Ann doll, it looks like a little plush toy. It looks nothing like the one in the movie.
Oh, I'm too scared. I am a little too scared of that movie to like see the comparison.
Okay.
I've never watched it, but I know of it.
It's an okay movie. I watched all of them.
Really? I could not
Yeah,
watch
I
horror
watched-
movies ever.
I watched all of the movies from the series. That's Annabelle, The Nun.
With the nuns involved? I thought Chucky would be.
Oh no! So it's what's the movie? Is it The Conjuring? Yeah. So it's
part
like
of that series?
The Conjuring. All of these movies are from the same universe.
Really? Oh my god.
So The Conjuring, The Nun, Annabelle, they're all from the same universe.
The nun's freaky enough as is. I don't need to... I've had my fair share of like being with really strict nuns
The
as like
second
teachers.
movie was kind of bad.
How bad are we talking? Like bad as in like it's a bit cheesy, or like bad as in like it's just kind of mid.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of cheesy. The cinematography looks good, so like the movie's pretty, but there's some plot holes. Like they don't really
Really?
explain some parts of the story in The Nun 2. So
Really?
there's one scene. I mean, you're probably not going to watch it. Doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, go
But
ahead and
there's
spoil it for
one
me.
There's one scene where they talk about why the nun came back, right? Because in the first movie, if you've ever watched it or remember it, she got sealed away, right? Whereas
Okay.
in the second movie, she comes back. And then when they're explaining why she came back, the guy basically just answers with another open-ended question. And then that's it. They don't explain anything.
What was the
So
question?
she's back, but why?
She's okay, I guess.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
This is really funny. I really like psychological horror, like the genre of psychological horror, like as a whole. But I can never watch like horror movies at all. Like I've never seen like a horror movie because I'm way too scared. Like
For me, I really like horror, but I don't really like gore.
like slasher movies, I haven't watched. I'm too scared. I don't mind gore, but if I see, I mean, especially if like it's like comic, you know, I don't really care. But if it's like real, like realistic looking enough, I'm like, I'm gonna
okay.
throw up. I'm really bad.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't really like gore and all that stuff, but I really like horror. I love horror,
Ooh.
which is why I used to play a bunch of horror games, but I haven't done that in a while.
I don't think I have a lot of horror games on my
Mortuary? Have you
Steam.
played Mortuary Assistant?
No, I haven't, but I've seen gameplay and I'm too scared to do that. I don't
It's
think I
actually
can do
not
that.
scary at all.
You're talking to me. I'm a coward.
No, like genuinely speaking, speaking from the perspective of someone who plays a lot of horror games, it's actually not scary. Once
Really?
you realize, like there's a lot of jump scares, obviously, it's all jump scares. But once you realize that the monsters or the demons or ghosts, whatever, in Mortuary Assistant can't actually hurt you, it's not scary.
I'm gonna play a horror game as if like it's actually going to actively hurt me. Like it's just gonna jump out of my screen.
But like I don't mean in real life though. Like in the game, they pop up all the time
Really?
and they talk about how they're gonna kill you. But no, the ghosts never actually kill you in the game.
Really?
Yeah, that's why it's
Huh.
not scary. Like, there's no risk. You just need to put up with all the jump scares. That's all.
Oh, I'm too cowardly to do that.
That's fair.
Oh, but the one horror game that I want to see is Soma.
I've heard of that one.
It's like it feels like a stealth game almost. Because it's more so like you're avoiding.
Yeah,
I don't know too much
heard
about
it's
it, by the
really
way.
good, though.
But I heard like the atmosphere is really nice.
I would like to try it.
Ooh, if you ever try it, I'll watch. I'll watch and not play.
Maybe. I'll consider it.
Okay, wait, actually, I have to play the game.
Like, yeah, I stream like twice a week now, so I don't really have the time to explore different genres and games, unfortunately.
I kind of just stream whenever, even though I have a schedule, kind of.
Yeah.
It's more like, this is what I plan on doing, and the day of, it's a gamble.
I used to do that too a lot.
I still like having like the schedule, I think. Wait, what's your opinion on like VTuber schedule? Quick.
I think it's fine. It's like it's a nice way to not only keep yourself organized, but to have a way for your chat and viewers to know when you're going to stream. As for strictly sticking to your schedule, I think you can do whatever the hell you want, honestly. As long as you stick to your times, you can do whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
opinion.
to aim for. No, because I'm of the same like opinion as well. Because I personally, the reason why I do post like schedules and stuff is because I like the feeling of being organized. It makes me feel organized, you know, like, dang, I just did that, right? Like I can pat myself on the back. Sheesh, right?
That ADHD
And I do try to stick to it though. I do try to stick to it. It's just that like there's a lot of stuff.
You try.
There's a lot of stuff like recently for me that's like really busy and stuff. So that's why even though I post a schedule, I wind up like canceling or like shuffling streams around. Anyway. Someone was made by the dudes that made Amnesia? Really?
I think they were.
I did not know that. Wait.
Yeah, the ambience is definitely similar.
Yeah. I've never like played or seen Amnesia, by the way. But I do know of it because I've at least seen like other streamers play it, but I didn't like watch the gameplay per se.
I played
just know
the
of it.
first Amnesia when I was young.
Also because
my cousin was like, "We should play this game," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll play it."
No, it's also I only know of it because of like so there's an ultimate game called Amnesia Memories, and sometimes whenever I say Amnesia, people confuse it, and I'll be talking about like a pretty anime boy, and they're like, "What the hell are you talking about? There's no like pretty anime boy in this game."
Pretty boys in Amnesia.
Listen,
there's something.
Listen. If there is a horror ultimate game, I'll play it. Like I'm down. I am so down. Yeah, Yandere, sure, I'll play it. I don't mind actually. I like that. What else is there? What else is can be considered horror?
There's definitely a tall boy in Amnesia. I don't know if I'd call him a pretty boy though.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at this up. Look this up. Hold on. The Amnesia enemies.
Yeah, look at Amnesia monsters. You'll see it.
Amnesia Wiki! Ooh, I don't like it. Why is there pictures of like actual dude? Like these are actual dudes. What is this?
I think you need to read into the story to know who they are.
Hold on. Okay, Henry Clement, and this feels like, you know, like the lady in Dexter's laboratory, the like tall lady. Yeah, that's like the picture that they put, and then they put like a war like photo. I don't like the ghoul. It looks too scary for me.
The ghoul almost looks mummified.
If I talk about ghouls, I'm talking about Tokyo Ghoul. I think that Kaneki guy pretty cute. Ooh, what is this?
Are you still looking at the monsters?
Yes, I'm looking at what's his name, Augustine Lambert. Wait, he looks so pretty, and then it cuts to he looks like a pretty guy, and then it cuts to like this like
the bestial form.
The beast form
Becomes massive. Dude, he worked out.
You know what? I can see the appeal. If you put this like beast in an Otome game, I'd be down. I would play it. However, if he's actively trying to like, you know, harm the player character, I don't like that. Not good. Cause of death, consumed by a shadow. Oh. Oh, it'd be like that. Markimu played it. Markiplier?
Yeah, Markiplier's played Amnesia. And basically any of the big YouTuber gamers from that time played it.
Can I be real? I've only seen like the FNAF Markiplier videos. I've never seen anything else. Like of his content.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's literally just that the bite of 87, you know?
Yeah, that doesn't really mean much to me.
Oh my god, I could talk about FNAF, but I've never played any of the games.
I don't. I
just know the lore.
tried FNAF when my cousin played it at some point, but I've never actually. I mean, I don't own the game, so I've never played it for myself, really.
Actually, I think the only horror game I've played, you know, aside from like Minecraft, because that shit's kind of scary sometimes. It feels very liminal. I think it's scary that way. Like it feels empty. It's scary.
Okay.
What is it? I think the only horror game I've like actually played was like Granny. The Granny.
I don't know that one.
Really? It was like popular around the time Slenderman was like popular.
I never played Slenderman either, though.
I've never played Slenderman either, but like it was like on the I think it was like on the phone. I think it was on mobile.
I only got into horror like last year.
Really?
I avoided horror for most of my life because as a kid, my mother forced me to watch horror with her, and then after that, I'm like, you know what, screw horror.
Wait, which kind of horror?
Last year, I don't even remember. It's like some really old films.
Oh, those ones are always so scary.
I also watched all the Saw films as a kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you know what? The only horror movie that I can think of, like fondly, kind of, because I did kind of see part of it with a friend, was like, what is it? The one with Jigsaw. Is it called Jigsaw?
That's Saw.
That's Saw. That one's so silly. The one with
it's pretty comical.
The one with the little like creature thing that like is like murderous. I think that one's a bit silly.
Have you played what's it called? I have it. I've played it. Come on, where is it? Have you played Madison?
Like No.
No.
I've never played
I find,
Madison.
like the ambience in Madison is pretty creepy, and I like the format.
Oh, you know what? I've seen some streamers play it, but I didn't watch the entire
thing. I don't like the story that much, though. Like, I don't like
What's
how
the story?
It ends. You don't care about spoilers, do you?
No. I'm never gonna play this game, so feel free to spoil for me.
Madison, you're trapped in, I think it's your grandfather's home, trying to get out. And then you discover that there was some kind of ritual that happened inside of his home. And then you basically go through the entire game collecting photos and evidence of things that have happened leading up to the ritual. And then you realize that you're actually the final part of the ritual. And then the end of the game is you becoming a part of the ritual.
Oh, and there's no way to avoid it?
Hard. Yeah, so you work so hard to get out of the damn house just to realize that there is no way out, and then you die.
It's linear? Man.
Yeah, that's it.
Man.
You can't escape.
I think the story would be good if you can, like, diverge from the, like, linear plot, I guess.
That would be nice.
But who am I to talk? Who am I to talk?
I would recommend playing Bendy, though.
Isn't that the one with the ink machine?
Yeah.
Oh my god, do they talk with, like, the... What is it called? Do they talk with an old-timey accent?
I think there is a transatlantic accent, yeah. I think you're right.
Yippee! I like that!
So,
it's so cute.
The game isn't actually very scary, even though it's categorized as horror on Steam.
Please remember, I am a coward. How not scary is this?
It has jump scares, right? It has jump scares. And the overall ambience is pretty dark. But like the art style is really cool. It has
I
some really
have
neat
seen
music.
I've seen the art and stuff.
It's a
It's
very,
really
very
nice.
good game. I highly recommend it.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look then.
Yeah,
I know
think
it was
the,
I know
the
it was
entire bundle goes
popular.
on sale sometimes.
I know it was popular, like, because, like, when was this? Like, I'd say it was popular around the same time as FNAF was. I'm going to bring everything back to FNAF, because that's, like, the only horror game I can, like talk my mouth off, about, even though I'm kind of a coward and I can't play it, because, if something yells at me, I'm going to cry.
Yeah, there are some moments in the game where it gets a little intense.
Is there any character that's going to be, like, yelling at me? Because I'm gonna cry.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna play.
I mean, if you ever do want to try it though, like, I really do mean it when I say it's a fantastic game.
I've heard
Very,
so
very
many
well
good things
made.
about it.
And you could play it in one stream. It took me about 5 hours to finish the first game,
Oh, really?
and took me 6 hours to finish the second game.
Okay, I know I haven't been playing the game, but, like, I kind of need to use the washrooms. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
Very sorry.
No, don't apologize. Go do your thing. So how's chat doing today? We all good? Glad to hear it. We're just gonna hang out here while Lune's going to the bathroom. I'm sorry you guys came here and we're not playing the game, but I'm sure most of you guys just come here to hear Lune's voice anyway. She has a very nice voice to listen to. I don't blame you guys, don't worry. Actually, speaking of horror games, I have so many in this list that I need to play. Like, turns out I actually do have the Amnesia games. So that's something I can definitely do at some point. Probably should. And then I have like every game in the Chilla's art series. I think they came out with a new one recently. It's called Wait, which one was it? Like Shinkansen Zero or something like that? Hello, welcome back. Yeah, mine is exactly right next to my desk as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hello, what were you talking about?
Nothing much actually. I was just talking, or I was going through my list of horror games that I need to play that I still own.
I should look through my Steam library. I've been rotating between, like, the same, like, 5 games, not gonna lie.
Same. I still
Aside from,
haven't
like,
finished Dave the Diver.
I've never played. I've heard good things about it, though.
It's
Is it
such
good?
a good game. It's so funny.
I want to. Here's the thing. Here's my problem. I keep up with a lot of game releases because I'm like, oh my god, I can do content, or I would probably like this game. Like, for example, you know what came out recently? Duck Detective.
Oh yeah, I heard of that one.
I want to play it so bad.
Then play it.
Don't know if I have time.
I do recommend Dave the Diver though. Apparently, a new content pack just came out recently.
I like pixel games. I mean, my favorite game is
Yeah, I
literally
love
Vampire
pixel art.
Survivors. So
But Dave the Diver, it's like it has the base, you know, just go into the water, fish, and then run your sushi restaurant. But
really,
there's also like a million mini games for some reason.
that's so funny.
Yeah, it's kind of pricey. I think it's like $30 Canadian, but I mean it does go on sale, so
I
yeah,
thought it was like
$26
20
Canadian.
something. Oh,
Yeah, 26.
when it goes on
And
sale.
For $34 you can buy the digital deluxe edition.
What's in the digital deluxe?
It just says digital extra, which is what? What does it include? Oh, you get a boats. Oh, it's just like
You get like
an
skins.
art book, boat skin. An
Oh,
art book's kind of nice.
art book's
but
nice.
I think it's just a digital art book. I don't think it's a physical one. Yeah, it's just a digital one. Comes
That
in a
makes sense
PDF.
though.
Yeah, you're buying it through Steam. You also get the entire soundtrack.
Oh, is the
Of
soundtrack good?
54 songs.
Is the soundtrack good?
I like it. There's some pretty good songs in there.
Cause like I've been rotating through like I say like 5 games, it's probably like 2, not gonna lie. If we're going based off of just like
Me.
Steam library. If I'm just going based off of like my Steam library, like I'm not counting like Hoyoverse games or like Wua even, right? So I've been playing Guilty Gear, like 3 different Guilty Gear games. I'm gonna count it as 1 because it's like the same series. Okay. What else? Hold on. Of course, me wanting to play a visual novel on stream winds up to me looking through my Steam library.
Yeah. I was actually just mentioning to your chat, and I was like, yep. I mean, most of these guys probably just came here to hear your voice anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh my god, please do not listen to me. I sound like I haven't hit puberty yet.
I mean, I can say the same about myself.
What? No, you sound not.
My voice cracks like a prepubescent teen.
You still sound a lot older than I do.
I mean, most people still seem to think that I sound way younger than I actually am, so...
Really?
Yeah. So I'll talk about how I'm old enough to be a lot of my chat's father, and then they'll be like, really? You sound like you're 20. I'm like, oh, well, I mean...
You sound
Thanks,
at
I
least
guess.
like late 20s. At least to
who
me.
knows?
At least to me, but that's also because like I'm
I mean, you
only
also know
21.
better. I mean, that's fair. But you also
I'm
know
still pretty
better.
young. Oh, that's true. What else have I been playing? It's all like visual novels. My Steam library is not scary. I'm telling you right now. I think the scariest is probably like Umineko or
I think
Naked
half
Butlers.
half my library is horror games, but most of it is chill as art.
I think like the scariest thing from my library is fucking Naked Butlers. Okay?
Naked Butlers.
Like it's not scary in like the traditional sense. It's scary in the fact that like this is probably something that you don't want to like tell everyone, but I'm blasting this on my fucking YouTube channel.
You should play some chill as art games.
Wait, hold on. I think I have like a couple.
I know
Chill
that
as art.
Closing Shift is one of the more popular ones. Or one of the more common
I
ones.
have not played that. Actually, no, there's Fear and Hunger. I like Fear and Hunger. I like that series.
I have not played that.
It's good. I like this. The series is really good. I like the story and everything. The world building is really good, and I like how it's like difficult in the sense that like it feels more real. I'd say, like even though you're facing off like eldritch horrors, it feels more real. Like you could be in that like person's like position.
Here, let me look up Fear and Hunger right now.
Yeah. At least the gameplay feels real to me. Like, you don't necessarily level up if you defeat enemies. Like, it's more strategic to, like, avoid some. Right? Because you don't really level up at all. Yeah, the lore goes so hard. It's so good. I personally like Termina because there's more diversity in the cast. But at the same time, Fear and Hunger 1, it feels more, like, intimate. Yeah, it feels more intimate, I'd say. Cause like there's less of a cast, but like the immersion is like really good. Olivia, yeah, she's so cute. Who else is there? I really like Levi.
Fear and Hunger, and it wasn't showing up. And then I realized that I haven't set my like parental controls and stuff like that or mature content filtering, so it wasn't showing up because it's considered mature.
Oh, it is mature. It is 100%
Yeah, I can
mature.
see that now.
I like Levi. Levi's my favorite character. Like, I think he's one of the most tragic characters in that game. Especially in his, like, backstory and everything, and considering how young he is. There's also, who's that girl again? Marina? I think Marina as well, her. I don't think you can stream the first game on Twitch anymore. Yeah, I heard you can't. I've tried to, like, at least set the category up, but I think only Termina is available on Twitch.
Oh, interesting.
That you can stream. Oh, I do have one. I have, what is this? Night Delivery. That's, like, the only Chillers art game that I have, though. Actually, no. I also have Parasocial.
I haven't played
There's like
that one
only
yet.
canon might prefer a mod. Oh yeah, you need a censorship mod for sure.
Yeah,
I
I've
have
only out
the.
of the Chillis art games, I've only played the Closing Shift and the Convenience Store so far.
I think I also have the convenience store, but also
But I have
don't
the whole
see it in my
series.
library right now. Actually, no. I think the scariest game in my library, my Steam library only, not including any other like game libraries, is probably Subahiki. I don't actually know how to pronounce the Japanese name. Hold on. Wonderful Everyday Down the Rabbit Hole is what I've been playing lately. Subahibis. I like it a lot actually so far. I'm kind of like in the middle of like the first maybe like first half hour of the game. So far it looks really good.
This art style looks very familiar.
It's very old. You know what was my introduction to this game? It was Mamiya Takaji's like fucking it's not sermon. What is it called? Like his like entire speech. Like that's the thing that got me into the game. Unironically. I was like, this guy is talking so much. I need to see this game.
Oh, okay, so the same developers made the Grisaya series.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know, I've seen it before though. I recognize it. I'm trying to look for games that I recognize from this developer just because the art style looks so familiar. Who's the artist?
I don't remember.
We're getting so
Shit.
sidetracked.
I know. This has nothing to do with Cinderella Phenomenon. I should have just made this like a chatting stream, and I just bring
At
someone
that
along.
point.
Yeah.
I mean, there was that one time where you were just kind of like, "Are you free? Can you call?"
Oh, yeah, that's true. I've been trying to like get through a bunch of visual novels. Like I kind of want to go through Umineko. I'm going through the question arc after finishing Subahibi, but I'm pretty sure Subahibi is like at least 50 hours. Which is like, you know what, kind of standard for most commercial like I'm gonna compare this to Ultimate Games because like that's the only like other type of visual novel I've like read and have like played most of. Actually, you know what? Let me just switch to like chatting because I'm gonna be like talking.
Sure, at this point, I
I'm
don't think
not
we're really
going to
playing.
be talking about Cinderella Phenomenon. Hold on.
I don't think we're playing.
I'm having way too much fun looking at my own like Steam library and stuff. Hold on. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we can play the game some other time.
Yeah. Oh, you're on top of it. Okay, I'll do this. I'll do it this way.
Yeah, I'm just chilling with my little basket head.
There you go. Yippee! Okay, wait, hold on. I will actually save the game. I swear.
Properly?
Yes. Look, you can see.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, yes. Okay.
It's okay, we don't have to hear Rumple again, I guess.
There are sometimes I wish he just shuts up. He's really pretty if he doesn't talk.
I pressed disconnect by accident.
What did you disconnect?
I pressed the hang up button instead of the leave stream button, or whatever it is.
Oh, I didn't notice. It's okay.
Yeah, it's all good. I am here, I am back, for better or worse.
Which one's this
What do you
one?
normally stream on your YouTube?
What do I normally stream? It's like essentially the same thing I've done on Twitch, where I just play like a bunch of random games I think I would like.
I mean, peak
Or, like,
variety
games that I
streamer
do like.
content.
Huh?
Peak variety streamer content.
Because I feel like it's boring if I just play one game like all the time.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, you do ASMR content?
Oh, it was joke. Just joke.
Oh, okay.
Please do not perceive.
Oh, I already clicked.
Get out! Go!
Get out.
Leave! Actually, no. To me, the scariest in my library is Omori, because I can't get past like the spider level. I'm too scared of spiders. Man, I wish I could overcome my arachnophobia just like him.
I really want to play Omori at some point because I've heard such good things about it.
I've heard so many good things about it. You should if you get the chance to.
I also wanted to play what's that one game where you're in like a school setting? Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Shoot, what's it called?
No, you know what? Also, another scary thing in my library: Apex Legends. I actually haven't touched it in a while.
I played, I think, a total of 3 times.
Really?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
I've
Why, are
played
you
it
trying
like.
to play?
No, I don't want to play Apex. Actually, the first time I tried playing Apex on stream, my like laptop crashed, so I had to like.
Apex?
Yes,
I don't know
it
what
crashed
is
my
about Apex.
laptop.
Apex? No. What it is about Apex, but for some reason, VTuber models always struggle with Apex Legends. I've noticed that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
like,
you know
so
what?
many
You know what?
people
I
see
you know what I
online.
changed? You know what I changed from Apex Legends to? I went to Valorant instead. That's how bad it was. So I was like, I want to play a shooter game. I want to play a pew pew shooter game. So I was like,
Speaking
okay.
of shooter games,
if
I'm
Apex does
actually
not work,
looking
I'll play
into,
Valorant.
Speaking of shooter games, I'm actually looking to get into Rainbow Six Siege again.
Really? You know what? At the
Like,
very
I
least,
used
it's
to
not
play-
CS:GO.
I used to play a lot many years ago, and then recently I saw some of my moods playing it, and I'm like, I should download it again.
You know what? I want to play PUBG. But like the thing, I want to play it specifically on mobile because that was how I played it in elementary school.
Really?
I was in elementary school when it initially came out, and like all of my friends were like playing
PUBG
it.
came out that when you were what?
I'm not that
When did
old.
When did PUBG come out? Hold on.
I remember this. I was still in elementary
Oh, it
school. This was
came out
when
in
Leafy was here,
20
was still popular.
It came out in 2017.
Yes, Leafy was still popular in my class, okay? This is how I remember it. I was
Damn.
2017, I was only 8th grade. So it's still elementary for me.
I'm
I was playing
old,
it-
man.
I was playing it like every single day with all of my friends because everyone would like after school. PUBG? Want to play PUBG after school? Oh my god, it
For
was
me,
all.
when I was in. Actually, I don't really remember when now. Hold on. I'm trying to think of something that came out in like my time.
Oh, what did come out on your time?
I know World of Warcraft came out in my time.
I've never played it.
Well, I mean, it came out in 2004.
I was only 1.
Yeah, see, so like by the time you were old enough to play it, it kind of already fizzled out.
Really? I mean,
there's
yeah.
still a pretty big player base, but for the most part, you're not really seeing new players going to World of Warcraft. It's all classic players. Unlike something like League of Legends, which has been out since what, 2008, 2009, and it's still getting new players all the time.
Oh, I've started playing it. so bad.
Oh, did you actually? We should
I got
play.
a skin. That's how bad it is. I got 1 skin because I was like, oh my god, he's so pretty.
We should play League of Legends sometime.
Please play League of Legends
I'm
with
really
me.
bad
I
at
would
the
be
game, so
I
we
would be
can
so
suck
down to play
together.
League.
We can suck together.
I love what's his name? Ezreal. I like his fairy like outfit. It's cute.
Oh, is that what you bought?
Yes.
I'll play anybody. We can play. Well, like genuinely, we can play sometime.
Yippee! Oh my god, 5 stack when?
I mean, I do have some friends who'd be willing to play with us.
Oh no,
one of
I don't
them-
like that. If you mention spiders having babies, I don't like that. I don't like how
Oh
they
God,
like
please
when you
no.
smash them and then like multiple spawn out of nowhere. I mean,
Yeah,
like I know where it spawned
God.
from, but like I don't like it.
Normally, so this might sound cruel, but when I was younger and I would see a spider and it looked like it might have been pregnant because of how big it was, I would take a a can of difluorothane. You know, like the dust off the computer dusters.
Oh yeah.
And I would flip it upside down, and it shoots out basically freezing air, and I would
Mhm.
freeze it solid because I don't want to crush it and accidentally have spiders just come all out of nowhere. So I freeze it to death.
Whenever I see a spider, I start crying. That's what I did when I was little. I still do that, by the way.
Kind of same. I hate bugs, but I mean, I kill them if I have to.
I can't do that. I start crying. I'm like there was one time, like, you know, like how spiders are like really small, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is recent, and that's how bad my like fear of spiders is. I left I left the house because there was a spider in my room.
Oh
And
my goodness.
And my mom was like, "Where did you go today?" Right? Because I didn't have work, I didn't have school, so I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna like just chill at home." So my mom was like, "Where did you go today? I thought you said you were gonna stay home." And I was like, "There's a spider." I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. This was like maybe like I say the other day. It's probably like 2-3 weeks ago. That's how bad my fear of spiders is. I start going away. I start running away.
I mean, I don't really blame you. I really, really don't like spiders, but for me, it's like I know that if I'm not the one who kills it, nobody will. And if I don't kill it in that very moment, I know that it's gonna hide somewhere and multiply, and I really don't want to deal with that situation.
See, I'm like the useless friend that you bring along to like survival situations just so you can feel a bit braver.
Oh god. I've been trying to get over my fear of spiders.
Wow,
So, like recently,
has been.
this is gonna sound a little gross, but for me recently, instead, so first of all, you know sometimes when you get that creepy crawly feeling on your skin and like you feel like it's a bug,
Mm-hmm.
and so I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
No, I do. I've had that. I freaked out once, but turns out it was just like, you know when your hair falls? It turns out it's just my hair.
It's just hair. So whenever I get that feeling, I try to resist the urge to immediately turn to it and like freak out. So I let it sit for just a second or two before overreacting. So I do that. And then another thing I try to do is when I see a spider, instead of immediately getting some paper to kill it or something, I actually kill it with my thumb.
I can't do that.
I'm trying to get into the habit of like, not into the habit, but I'm trying to get away my instant fear of wanting to touch it or like avoiding touch. And then I just wash my hands after.
I can't
Especially
do
because I
it.
know that the spiders around my area are not dangerous.
Oh yeah, none of the spiders here are dangerous. I'm just terrified.
I mean, fair. Well, yeah, if you want to play League, I can definitely make time. Again, I have some friends who would be willing to play. One of them, I don't know if you know Ketsu. He's also a VTuber.
No, I don't
but
actually. Send their Twitter account, I wanna see.
He really likes to teach people how to play League.
Oh my god, I've been like watching like videos just cause they appear in my recommended. So sometimes I would just like watch it, or like I'll just have it in the background, not necessarily watch it. Did I retain anything? Absolutely
Probably not.
No, absolutely not. I did not retain
When I
shit.
was younger. Back when I was in, I think, high school, back when I played a little bit of League, I used to watch Pro League a little bit, but...
I just know that I have to fight tower and not be within tower's range when there's no little minions. That's like all I
mean,
understand.
That's pretty much, yeah. And on top of that, you gotta kill enemies. That's it. Done.
Yeah.
You're done.
That's like all I understand, and then I start
That's how you
like,
play.
and then like aside from like playing like League, sometimes I'll just like sit and just like look at all of like the different skins because I really like how things look visually.
Some of the skins, actually a lot of the skins are really pretty.
They are. Wasn't there one skin recently that was like that's
Super-
under controversy because of how expensive it is?
Yeah, so the new...
Is it
I
Ari?
think the double lift Ari skin is like 50
Oh
US
yeah, yeah,
dollars or something like
someone.
that. Yeah, someone in the chat said it. Shiny Whisper. 50
Yeah.
bucks. That is very expensive.
Really, 50?
20 bucks I can, kind of justify, but...
Wait, wasn't it $500?
Wait, 500?
Yeah, it was 500.
Hey, no. Oh, what? Okay, no, that's actually crazy.
It is Nah, if it's
No.
$500, she needs to come out of my screen.
$500?
She needs to actually like come out of my screen and beat me up if it's like $500.
Want to know, like, for $500, you know what I've actually been looking at? I've been looking, so there's like a piano keyboard called the Popu piano or something like that. And it's a super cute piano that like lights up. But it's what, 400 USD?
I was for $500. I'm considering like a Steam Deck, so I can finally
Actually,
fucking
that's
play.
a good idea.
So I can play like naked butlers like from my bed, and I don't have to like get up and actually like log into my laptop. You know.
Yeah, I use an ROG Ally. I opted for that instead of the Steam Deck.
Ooh, is it nice?
I like it. Yeah. I really like
Can
it.
you use like other library? Can you use like other game libraries? Like if I did like Xbox or like Jazz.
So the Steam Deck, it uses a custom OS, right? So you can only play Steam games. But the ROG Ally just runs Windows. So
really?
just think of
Because I
it
was
like a
looking at
laptop.
aside
Just
from
think
like
of it
the
as
Steam
a
Deck.
laptop in the form of like a console. That's it.
Because like aside from the Steam Deck, I was like looking at like the Asus one.
Yeah, that's the
Asus
ROG
one?
Ally.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't know the
so
name.
That's one I have. I actually play Star Rail on it. And it's surprisingly really nice.
It's because I want to be able to like play all of the like other visual novels that I have aside from like the ones that I have on the Nintendo Switch. Because like, for instance, there's a BL game. Surprise! It's BL. I'm gonna talk about Yaoi on my stream. Surprise! This is like the 50th time I've like brought up Yaoi on my stream. But anyway, it's called hold on. I'm gonna like pull up the Steam like library game things. I don't. Is it Hashime? Hashihime of the Old Book Town. That's like the title.
Lune likes BL. Is that actually surprising?
Yeah,
oh,
is it
no,
surprising?
They're joking.
Oh, okay.
They're like, impossible.
Yeah, so it's Hashihime of the Old Book Town. It's also available on the Switch, and the Switch version does have additional content in comparison to like if I bought it off of Steam. However, the Steam version is a much more explicit one and much more direct version of the game.
Oh boy.
Like it's more towards the what's it called? More towards like the original like Japanese game than the Switch is. Even though the Switch does offer like more content with the characters, like you have more like side stories with the characters. I still want to play like the what's it called? I want to play the like as close to the original as I can to the as close to the original to the Japanese as I can because I can't read Japanese. And the Steam version is a lot cheaper than the Switch version.
Oh,
that's another thing.
I mean, that's just kind of a thing that happens on Switch. The game's
it's all expensive.
It really sucks.
Speaking of Switch, Ultimate games are on sale on Switch. I am not sponsored. I just need people to play Ultimate games.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's the nice thing about the Nintendo eShop
goes on
is that
sale
there
a
tends to be a
lot.
lot of publisher sales.
Yeah.
So they have a
So
lot of sales from one publisher.
if you haven't gotten the chance to play, you should play Cafe Enchant. It's on sale. I'm pretty sure it's like $30 now instead of like the original like 64. So it's like
Damn,
nearly
it's like half price.
yeah, it's like half price if not more. I might be wrong because like I just saw this like midnight, right? I saw like midnight. Anyway, if you haven't got the chance to play, you should play Cafe Enchant. It's like you can get to experience Il Fado de Rie. If you're into voice actors, he's voiced by Kaito Ishikawa, who voices Kageyama in like Haikyuu. That's like the one like title that I can think of that like is popular. Actually no, he voices Ida as well from like My Hero.
Okay, yeah, I recognize it.
So that is my
I don't really
whole
know many voice
spiel.
actors. The only seiyuu I really follow is Aoyuki. Like, I really love her.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she's one of my favorites.
There are a lot of Ultimate games I've played specifically because of voice actors. Like,
I mean, I don't blame you. But now here's the thing,
not
right?
saying,
Is
man.
when a voice actor you really like plays a character you don't really like, then in that case, what do you really do?
I like. Okay, actually, this is actually something that I experienced recently because I really like. So one of the games I'm currently playing at the moment is Cafe Enchant. Not Cafe Enchant. Cupid Parasite. Fuck, it's a C name. So I'm thinking of like the first thing that I said. Anyway, Cupid Parasite. Ken. Hold on. Actually, I don't know if you know any of his roles, so I gotta like pull this up. Ken. Because the only role that I can think of right now is, do you know Aichu? Aside from like me talking about Aichu.
Not really, no.
Okay, hold on, I gotta Google this. I don't remember all of his roles off the top of my head, but he is one
Oh, wow,
voice
that's a
actor that
lot
I
of
do
characters.
like. Ken, behind the voice actor, sure. How about Black
I looked
Clover?
up Aichu and I literally just see a wall of people. Yes, I know Black Clover.
He voices Leopold Vermilion. Oh, actually,
okay, yeah.
how about Fire Emblem?
No.
Never
I know
mind.
Black Clover a little better. I
Yu-Gi-Oh!
need to get into Fire Emblem. I've been meaning to get into Fire Emblem.
You should, it's so good. It's like hot people chess.
Yeah, that's basically it. I have been looking into it though. I have been.
This is my Fire Emblem take, by the way. Fire Emblem's an ultimate game. You have the
Hot
chance to
people
date.
chess.
Yeah, it's hot people chess, but with the addition that you could actually like romance a lot of these characters. Like you go through like all of their, for example, 3 houses, right? You can go through all of their like ranks, and then you can get like a sort of engagement like S rank, depending on like which main character you're playing.
I still find it super funny, that meme when Fire Emblem Engage first came out, and people were like, oh, Fire Emblem Engage. The sequel will be Fire Emblem Divorce.
I mean,
Fire Emblem fighting over custody of the kids.
no. Wait, oh my god,
Oh,
he's
by
in
the way,
Kenka Bancho? I did not know that.
Just before we diverge too much, regarding the RG Ally from ASUS, just a heads up, if you buy the original model, which is the one I have, the battery life is not great.
Ruh-roh, I mean one that
they
like...
made a new version that's more expensive called the RG Ally X, and they vastly, like, greatly improved the battery. But, like,
yeah,
the
yeah, I was looking at
original
that one.
Battery, the new one, sorry, the old one, the regular one, the battery sucks.
Wait, how many people here are familiar with Brothers Conflict? I remember it did have an anime series.
Brothers Conflict.
Brothers Conflict. It's one of my favorite like problematic anime.
I watched it. I watched it.
Wait, hold on. I can list off like the different like quote unquote problematic anime that I've watched, and a lot of them were based off of like otome games.
I'm trying to remember why I watched it.
Did someone tell you to watch it?
No.
Really?
That's the thing. Nobody did.
Why did you watch Brothers Conflict then?
I don't know. I was in the mood for a reverse harem. And I ended up landing on Brothers Conflict. I mean, the main character is like super cute, I guess.
She is really cute. Huh. I also wonder now. How did you manage? Because like
yeah, I genuinely don't know how that happened.
Because like if it were me, I think it was because I know it's from like an otome game. So I'm like, oh, otome game. Otome game anime. Ooh, I gotta watch, you know? Like I did that with Diabolic Lovers, and I did that with what's it called? Dance with Devils. Too bad I don't own a PSP.
I also, what's that one vampire one?
Vampire Knight? That's an
no.
ultimate game. Vampire...
What's it called?
Give me the year. What year do you think it's from?
I don't remember.
Darn it!
What is it called? Shoot. Oh, Oh god.
The only other vampire thing I can think of is Vampire Knight, and that's because I've been like...
Diabolic Lovers.
Wait, I just said that one!
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I said
guess it got cut
Diabolic
out.
Lovers, and Dance with Devils is the one that I've watched.
Yeah. So Diabolic Lovers, I don't know how I ended up watching it, but I did.
I like it.
Yeah, it was okay.
It's like technically kind of problematic if you put it in today's like social lens, but like...
That's the thing, is that there are a lot of anime that came out in the early 2000s that would be very, very problematic.
I'm pretty sure Diabolic Lovers was like 2016. It's not
Yeah, it
early
says-
2000s. I
It
think.
says that it aired in 2013.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, holy shit. Around that era? Oh my god.
Mhm.
I tried to watch as many like trashy, like sort of like, you know, kind of iffy to admit you watch anime around that time. I was like only 10.
Well, it's like when you look at Vampire Knight, it's pretty freaking weird too.
Ooh, you know, there was another one that's weirder than Vampire Knight that's like in the same vein. I think it's like Black Crow or something. Hold on.
I think I've heard of that one.
Black Crow. I'm pretty sure it's like Black Crow or something like that. Black Crow. Something Crow. I swear.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
You know, anime. This exists. I know. Oh, it's Blackbird.
Blackbird.
Blackbird. You can tell from the from the cover.
I looked up Blackbird like game, and one of the results was Hatoful Boyfriend.
I mean,
On series, hold on. I'm gonna find it.
you just got Blackbird Shoujo.
Shoujo. There you go.
I
There
know
it
what
is.
Kiss Exist is. I've tried it. I don't like it. I don't like those sorts of surprisingly
I
enough.
wasn't too fond of it. I did watch it. I do remember that there was one really weird scene where, you know, the sister had him brush her teeth for her or something like that.
I remember that scene being like a trending like GIF for like a good part of like
remember that.
2020. Also, this is you know like how people are like, you know, kind of side-eye the fucking. It's the wrong show. Wait,
Is
really?
that the wrong show?
I don't know. I didn't really watch it. I just didn't like it. It's not
I'm just
for me.
confusing all of my shows now.
There was
They all blend
one.
together at that point.
Holy shit! Wait, I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
It's okay.
It hasn't been that. It hasn't been that long either.
Actually, when did Kiss Exes come out?
2010. It says.
Monogatari.
Monogatari.
Yeah, I remember that.
I swear that scene like goes trending, like every so often on Twitter,
I haven't seen that
especially
in
on
a long
any
time.
Twitter.
I've not seen that in a long time.
Maybe it's a sub Twitter. That's why. Oh, welcome. Kiss Exist came out when I was like 7.
Damn. You shouldn't have been watching it anyway.
I didn't. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You know how people kind of side eye like Yarichin, Yaribu,
What?
Yarichin Bitch Club.
Oh yeah, I got you.
The thing was trending like 2020 pandemic. They were like, you know, singing that
Was
song.
that trending? I
It
don't remember
was.
that.
Really? You don't remember like the pink-haired guy
I
with the
mean, there are-
sunglasses?
Yeah, but honestly, there are a lot of anime and manga that, when brought to a more modern setting or context, or into a Western setting, it's very, very, how should I say, sometimes unethical and even immoral.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure Yarichin came out like quite 2016. It was originally self-published 2012, but then 2016 it was like published like on an actual like magazine, and then 2018 it actually released like an actual like film, like anime. Which, by the way, I did watch it.
Interesting.
I did watch it because I actually did like the original series. Surprise! It's like the modern day version of like what's that one anime that like Boku no Pico. There you go.
Oh,
Yarichin is like the modern equivalent to
I can-
Boku no
Can I
Pico,
just
and like the
really-
way that you introduce it to friends, you know?
Can I just say that I'm very glad that Boku no Pico isn't just a huge meme anymore. I mean, you still come across it once in a while, but it's not like when someone just asks, "Oh, what series is this?" and then the default response is almost always Boku no Pico. You can open up a thread and almost guaranteed see Boku no Pico. I'm so glad that that's over.
You know, it's really, really funny. I watched that unprompted. Like, I just saw it on the recommended side, on the side.
And you just watched it.
I just watched it, yeah.
And how do you rate it?
The ice cream scene is probably the reason why I am the way I am today. Not gonna lie.
Boku no Pico was life-changing. It was life-altering. It changed Lune's life.
I saw that when I was probably way too young to see that. Yeah, it changed everything. Oh, actually, you know what? The reason why I saw it? I think the reason why I saw it was because there was like a Hetalia AU that was like based off of Boku no Pico between Germany and Italy.
What's there's one.
Those are words that you will never read in the Bible.
What's that one series that I watched?
Which one?
Akisora. I remember that one being kind of weird. Was it about twins or is it just siblings?
Akisora, based on the Wikipedia page, is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Masahiro.
Oh, no, okay, no, it's not twins, it's just siblings.
Oh, 25 volumes. Sheesh.
What? It ran for that long?
Wait, it was released by Pony Canyon released an OVA? Of course Pony Canyon did.
Of course they did.
Of course it's Pony Canyon. Oh my god, in 2011, Itsugi announced there will be no more printings of volumes 1 and 3 due to Bill 156. The Tokyo Metropolitan Ordinance regarding the healthy development of youths. Oh my god.
Yeah, that says a lot about the series, doesn't it?
Oh, on.
Speaking of Pony Canyon, the Shiny Whisper's about to drop some heavy lore.
Oh my god. No, you can't play with my heart like that. You can't tell me there's going to be new reborn content, even if it's just like redubbing. Yeah. You cannot play with my heart like that. Are you being like for real? Are you being /series or /J right now?
I never got into Reborn. My cousin was really into it. I never got into it though.
You know, I probably got into it because of the yaoi.
Okay.
The fan content. I think that's why.
Fan service. I was never fond of fan service in any form.
I wish. Listen, they have like one more arc until like the series is like completely done to animate. I actually don't know why they dropped animating after like, you know, the second to last arc.
Probably just didn't. I mean,
because it's still a very popular series. If funding's an issue, I don't. Actually, no, funding may be an issue.
I mean, okay, but here's the thing: is it very popular, like globally, or is it like just Japan popular we're talking about?
I'm pretty sure it's popular globally as well, because like
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, is it more popular outside of Japan than it is inside Japan?
I'm pretty sure it's popular in Japan as well. They still have event cafes.
Yeah.
If a series has event cafes, I'm still thinking it's popular.
It might have just been an executive decision by the broadcasters.
Probably.
Like, it might have just not quite hit the mark for TV ratings, and so it got dropped.
Let me see.
And they might have wanted to replace it with something a little more fresh.
The series was made by Fujoshi, of course. Fujoshi's run it.
Every guy's too hungry.
Wait, there's no fucking way like all of them are hunky. Hold on, am I just misremembering?
I think some of the characters, I mean, maybe not all of them.
Or maybe I'm just too focused on like, my favorite character is Gokudera, actually. Nah, he's skinny. Maybe in the anime, or maybe in the manga, I mean. Not anime, manga. Oh my god, I remember when like Twisted Wonderland dropped like the House Warden rings, and then people were comparing it to the Vongola rings from Katakuri Hitman Reborn. Like that's how
Funky,
like, they do look very similar.
Oh, okay. I guess I can kind of see that.
I guess so. Why is he so dreamy? That's true, he is kind of dreamy. You know what he kind of
Not
reminds
really
me of? He
my
reminds
type.
me of Fitzgerald from Bungo Stray Dogs.
Gamma's not really my type personally. I can see the charm or the appeal, but not my type.
Hmm. No, the one that I really like, aside from Gokudera, I really liked what's his name, Yamamoto. You know what? That's probably where the yaoi came from. I think that those two were like a popular ship. Aside from like Hibari and like who else was there? Hibari, I think Hibari and what's his name? Hibari. It's the is it Mukuro? Yes, I said Hibari. I like his fucking. I like the little bird. I like the little bird that follows him around. It's so cute. Oh my god, I'm so easy. If you have like a little animal with you, I'm like, that's it.
That's having
over.
a little animal or a sidekick is cheating though. That's like easy like brownie points.
I think that's why.
It's like I remember one time I was watching
Wait,
I was
Lambo, what does
watching
he look like
LTTs,
20 years
Linus,
after?
Linus Tech Tips, and then they were rating people's computer setups, and one of the setups had a cat in it, and they're like, "Well, that's cheating. Like, we gotta, like, you're immediately the winner because you got a cat in the photo."
Oh my god, that's me with like a dog. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Lambo 10 years after the fact, he could get it. I think he's a pretty boy. Lambo, the little snot head.
Oh yeah.
With like the
Yeah, I
horns.
remember those.
10 years later, he looks nice.
The little snothead.
That's how I remember him.
Snothead's actually pretty legit.
That's how I remember him. Yeah, he appeared only once during the ring fight.
Oh man, I'm getting followed by bots
Oh
on
no,
Twitter.
you
Leave
know
me
you.
alone.
Oh, actually, you know what I really like? I really like, what's his name? The Vongole Primo? What's his name again? Hold on, I'm searching up Giodo. Giodo's literally just like an older Tsuneyoshi, but like, he looks really good. Johto. Oh my god, I used to have like a... It's just 10-year Lambo with longer hair, I'd say. At least based on like the... Oh no, you know what I think about? The time skip Hibari kind of reminds me of like the Wait, have you played Persona 3 yet?
Nope.
Darn it! Hold on. I mean, technically, it's not really. Is this Persona If? No, If is the first. Hold on, where did this one come from? Hold on. Trinity Soul. Wait, Trinity Soul. I'm pretty sure is like sort of like a. It's an animated series, animated Persona series, where like it's kind of placed 10 years after Persona 3. So you see like older versions of like previous characters, and there is, hold on, there is one character named Akihiko, and he kind of looks like older Hibari if older Hibari had like gray hair. So I'm like running through like loopholes just to like explain this. But I sound like a madman.
It's all good.
So I like his like thingy. What does he carry with him? The thingy that he carries with him. The wiki says tonfa, so I guess tonfa, the thing that he carries. I think that's so funny. Why does he have that? Hibari. I'm still looking at Captain Kill
Okay.
Hitman.
Got you. Yeah, those are tonfa.
Tonfa? That's just
Yeah, it's a
pronounced?
weapon.
Is that how it's pronounced? Because I actually don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the tonfa.
Okay.
it's probably not accurate, but yeah, I mean, it's a pretty useless weapon. I always find
Kinda
it funny
is,
when I
but he
see
looks
characters
cool,
using it.
so I don't care.
I mean, I guess fair.
He looks cool to him. I don't care that much.
That is fair. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I admit they do look cool, but
Oh,
I
you
just
know
find it really
what
funny
I
when
want to
characters
see
always use
more
it, but-
of? You know who I want to see more of in Katekyo Hitman Reborn? I wish I did. The Varia. The Varia group. I really like Zanzus. Zanzus? Yeah, Zanzus. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. And Squallow. Squallow looks like Sephiroth to me.
Varia. I'm looking up all these characters as you're talking about them, just so I know
Yeah, I know, I
a
can hear
little
it.
bit what they look like.
Okay, Squallow looks like Sephiroth.
She into the Engi boys. She like a bad
Yeah.
boy.
No. Here's the thing. They're angry, but like they got a heart of gold.
Oh, so you're into the you're into the plot where it's like a Yankee or like a Yakuza-looking
Yes!
character, but then behind the scenes they show
Yes, I
love
really
only
like
to
the
one person.
Wattpad. I really like the Wattpad bad boy that like picks up kittens on a rainy day.
He's only good to he'll only open his heart to one person.
Okay, maybe not Zanzus. I think he looks cool though. See, I could have a type, but there are exceptions, okay? Also, I was thinking about Gokudera from that description.
Mm-hmm.
My god, he looks so good 10 years later. What the fuck? What other like anime that I've seen that's like kind of the same length as
Water Like
Katekyo
series
Hitman
is
Reborn?
pretty messed up.
Which series?
Made in Abyss.
I have not watched it yet. I
It's,
want to though.
It's a really good anime. I really like it, but it is messed up.
Wait, is it? Oh, it's not in the same vein. I was gonna say, is it like the same vein as like, what's it called? Dungeon Meshi? No, it's not.
No,
I did
even
not
close.
see Dungeon Meshi. Because I remember someone said that like Dungeon Meshi is like Fear and Hunger if Fear and Hunger was like kid friendly.
Yeah, like Dungeon Meshi is very, isn't it very like slice of life almost?
I think so.
Yeah, like Shiny Whisper said, Made in Abyss is horrifying. If you watch it, I mean, I'm not going to spoil anything because I really do want you to watch it. I highly recommend it.
Hold on,
But
I'm looking
just-
at the visual trailer right now.
Just be prepared for some heartbreak.
Hold on, I'm looking at the
Because
trailer
art
right now.
looks so cute.
I just saw how detailed that map is. Yeah, I can see it coming.
Yeah.
If anything that looks really cute has a really detailed map, you can see the horror coming from a mile away. That's what I think. 2017?
I think there's
Oh, this one's 3 years ago.
I think there's one.
What the
I
hell
think
is this
there's one
opening? Why is this so
season, and then there's
cutesy?
like 3 movies, I think.
Oh, really?
But the movies continue the story.
Oh.
So I think there's one movie that basically goes over the first season, if I'm not mistaken, and then the other 2 movies continues. I'm trying
continue
to remember
off of that like first. Oh, okay.
now. Wait, how many seasons are there? So there's 2 seasons.
Wait,
Sorry.
does Made in Abyss have like really gross like insect-looking things? Since I'm terrified of insects. Like insect monster. I feel like there's monsters in this.
I'm trying to remember. There are monsters. There
Yeah, I can
might,
tell there's like monsters, but
there
like
might be
is
a
there?
few. Yeah, there you go, Shiny Whisper. First 2 movies are season 1 summary. Third movie takes place between season 1 and 2.
Oh, okay, okay.
Something like that.
A lengthy series. All right,
I do highly
look
recommend
into it. I mean, I'm kind of looking. Oh no, never mind. I just.
Did you see a bug?
Yeah. Ew. You know what? Slug is like whatever.
It's
Oh my god,
worth it.
my
It's worth
webcam
it.
lost tracking. I'm fine with slugs to an extent, but I don't know about other insects. Ew. What happened to that kid? Wait! What? Hold on. No, it's like some kid just like turned into like little flies. What?
There's a Kura in the chat. Hello.
Oh my god, Kura! Is that the Kura Honyo? So spoil it.
Stop spoiling. Yeah, don't spoil it for yourself.
I know. I just saw the official trailer.
Yeah, a lot of the shock factor comes from not knowing what's coming up next.
What? Hold on. Where can I watch?
Because whatever you think is gonna happen, it's pretty hard to predict.
Made in Abyss episode 1, season 1. Made in Abyss episode 1, season 1. And now you guys are gonna listen to me watch Made in Abyss. Watch a long time!
Yeah, so unfortunately, the second season ends off pretty much where the manga currently... I mean, the manga updates pretty slowly as far as I'm aware.
Oh shit, it's on Netflix?
What's the latest chapter? Because I remember when I watched season 2, the manga hadn't... Let's see.
Oh my god, I always say that I want to like watch like new anime, but then I wind up rewatching like ones that I've already watched. Like I'm rewatching Vampire Knight right now. Or not right now, but like at the moment I'm rewatching Vampire Knight even though I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna cheer for one guy even though I know what's going to happen, and I'm gonna be heartbroken if he doesn't like get the girl.
Yeah, so chapter 67 came out in apparently February of this year, and the anime is only a little bit behind that, if I'm gonna be honest.
It's okay, I like D. Greenman. I don't mind like big gaps between like chapters and
yeah,
stuff.
Hunter x Hunter fans can relate.
Oh shit, it's on YouTube? Made in Abyss, episode 1. Oh shit, wait, never mind, it's in a reaction. Why is the reaction like 31 minutes? Are you watching the entire thing?
It's probably just edited down. They
episode...
probably watched the whole thing and then edited it down.
How long is episode 1?
Hiatus.
Hiatus. Oh my god, hiatus squared. What can I... Oh, is it Billy Billy? Is it on Billy Billy? No! I have to watch it on the app! Episode 1 is like 4 minutes? What? Oh, 40 minutes. This video is like 41 minutes! What?
Guess it's the whole episode.
What? Maybe I should just watch along this guy watching it. Where can I watch episode 1? Made in Abyss.
Remember when Kura's name was Kurahono?
Oh no.
Not sure if you remember.
No, I do remember.
Yeah.
Please, let me just watch the full episode. I don't wanna go on Amazon. Yeah, it's like Amazon Prime. I don't want to watch. High Dive. Hold on. This shit's not gonna give me like a virus, right? Huh? We're having trouble finding that site. What the fuck? Oh, here. Cookies notice.
Oshinoko.
I do not.
Remember when
if you want to watch something, no. Here. If you want to watch something with the same kind of like plot line as Oshinoko, but without the incest, watch Idolish 7. It tackles the same problems of like being an idol and stuff, and it's really cute. Highlander 7 is really good.
I mean, I was just gonna say that like everybody was obsessed with Oshinoko until the whole incest plot came out.
Listen, I know nothing about Oshinoko. I like know of it through like osmosis. Like my one friend really likes Oshinoko, and then the moment the incest plotline came out, she like dropped it immediately. She was like,
"Shut up about it."
Yeah, she's like no longer about Oshinoko. Oh, it's an official service that it's on? Okay, sweet. Do I have to pay for this? High dive.
Yes, you do. There is a free trial though.
I don't want to pull out. Hold on. Where is the search? Search.
Plans starting at less than $5 a month.
I don't got $5.
I don't really have $5 a month either. I'm so broke these days.
I know, right?
No, but I mean like actually broke. I'm about to lose my house, kinda broke.
Oh! Hold on, what's
Sail
that
the
called?
high seas.
Wait.
For legal reasons, we're not going to encourage that.
I need to go to the sea. To the ocean. Start watching. Oh shit, I'm not doing that. I'm not logging in and stuff. I'm not doing that right now. Wait, there's
You have a VPN?
Huh? No.
You have a VPN? No.
No.
I was just asking because I want to protect yourself.
Oh, I don't have one.
Alright, fair.
Oh my god, I've been using Tubi to watch Vampire Knight. Like this is how you're supposed to watch anime. 360p.
360. Remember
360p.
Remember when we would watch like Naruto on YouTube in 4 parts?
I've never watched Naruto, but like I've watched anime that's like it was like on the corner, like bottom right hand corner. The audio was muffled by like music, and it was in like sub Espanol.
Yep.
At 144p.
I watched all of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden on YouTube.
Really?
Crappy quality, separated by 4 parts per episode. It was awful.
Oh my god. I remember watching Free that way. Yeah, the Hypercam studio! I wish those videos were still up. I think a lot of them were taken down because of like, you know, recent like rules and stuff. Oh my god, hi! It doesn't matter if you can. I'm thankful. Words. I'm thankful you can stay even if it's just a few minutes.
Yeah. I always say that too. Like, even if somebody just comes in, just says hello, you know, I appreciate it.
Yeah, Soul Eater was like that. I watched it that way. Sub Espanol. I don't understand Spanish, by the way. I don't understand Spanish, by the way.
Me neither. It's okay.
I know some words because there are some linking words in Filipino that are like similar. But
yeah, same thing with French. There are some words that are fairly
oh, really?
similar.
Oh,
so that's why
they're the same language family.
Some words, it'll make sense.
There was, I've mentioned this before, a lot of the anime that I used to watch as a kid was like dubbed Tagalog. And it just sounds like one guy in the studio.
You know, I never actually knew this until I think last year. I didn't realize that Tagalog and Filipino were technically different.
Yeah, they are technically different.
Yeah, I didn't know that till last year, till someone told me. I'm like, what, really? So like Filipino is the, you know, national language, and Tagalog, I guess, is.
The best way to describe it to someone that isn't Filipino is that like it's like a dialect, but even then, it's not really a dialect. It's like its own language. Like, for example, my mom is Ilocano. I do not understand a word she's saying.
Wow.
Even though technically it's Filipino as well. But I'm more Tagalog technically, because like
Mhm.
follow my dad, and it's more general, I think. But then the most general you can get to is Filipino.
Yeah, I just never knew till like last year.
Mm. I had to sit through some of my, you know, when you're like your parents, or more specifically your dad. I don't know if your dad does this, but my dad does. He'll like pop open a beer can and he would like start talking to me about like history and stuff, and I'm like, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, I guess.
Thanks, I think.
No, my dad doesn't really talk about the history of Vietnam that much.
Really? My dad suddenly just starts talking
he'll
about.
randomly start talking about world affairs, but yeah, he won't really.
This
talk
is
about
specifically
history of
after my
Vietnam.
dad pops open like a beer can or a beer bottle, and then he'll start giving me like a lecture about like history, Philippine history for some reason. I'm like, thanks. I'm knowledgeable now, I guess, but I don't know when I'm gonna use it. It's
Appreciate
interesting
Dad.
though. It's interesting
yeah, no,
though.
that's what I mean. Like, I like hearing and learning about history, but overall, I mean, I don't really care that much.
Yeah, I don't care that much either.
Especially
But, like-
because depending on who you speak to, history can be painted in a very, very different way.
Hmm.
It's like my father, he, for some reason, ever since his stroke, he's just, I mean, naturally, he's just been laying in bed watching TVs and stuff. But he's been watching a lot of war documentaries recently. And so he's been watching some documentaries on the Vietnam War.
Oh.
And I'm just like, wow, this whole documentary is basically just America trying to justify going to war. It's painted very much from the US's point of view. And I'm just
Those
like,
cool
this-
swords
I
for
don't know how
chopping and
accurate this is.
gardening, I probably somewhere in the Philippines. There was at one point, I remember hearing this from like my dad, so I actually don't know how true this is, but like at one point weapons were banned in the Philippines.
All
So
weapons?
yeah, all kinds of weapons. So I remember my dad saying that like relatives that used to own weapons, so like guns and stuff, would like hide it because they got it from like Americans, right? Because at one point America was like in charge of the Philippines. We're not really in charge. I don't know how to phrase this. I'm not very good at phrasing. But like you get what I
That's
mean,
okay.
right? As long as you understand what I mean. I don't mean this in a bad way. I'm just reciting what I know. They got it from the Americans and they had to hide it. So apparently there's somewhere on like a family property there are old-timey weapons from that era that are essentially like gone. So no one knows where it is. It's like family treasure hunt.
It's just hidden somewhere.
Yeah, it's hidden somewhere on a
Probably
family
hidden,
farm.
probably hidden under somebody's floorboards.
Honestly speaking, probably.
Probably.
Probably. My dad showed me how to use a belly song. There's
Oh,
that.
actually, do you remember? Have you seen that video of somebody who's replacing their floorboards in their kitchen or something? And then
Wait,
they
did they find like a
discovered.
massive hole?
Well, they found
And
a
it's
well.
like a well.
Yeah. So we're,
Yeah.
we're thinking the same thing. Yeah, they found a freaking
Yeah.
well.
See a massive
That's
hole, and they're
kinda
like, oh yeah,
cool.
it's a well.
Kind of cool. Kind of creepy. Because it makes
Oh,
me wonder
wait.
if somebody, put a body down there. But yeah, kind of cool.
Oh. Oh my god, Kyra's back with the facts. Thank you. I love reading the facts. The parts of your tongue that react to spice and the part that reacts to minty things do not cancel each other out. Dang. Glad to know that I can't chew gum while eating something spicy. What was I looking for? Oh my god.
That's an interesting fact, I guess.
I like the facts that Kyrix comes in with. He gives me random facts about random things and it's really cool. I never knew some of these things.
Speaking of spice, the Scoville scale, so like the scale for which we measure how spicy something is, it's based on sugar.
Really? Why?
Yeah. So you basically add sugar to a solution until the heat is gone.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
how the Scoville scale is well measured. That is very factual, Shiny Whisper. Very
I'm not
factual.
reading that fact.
I say that, but I've never met her, so I genuinely don't actually know. Yes, in terms of
I-
voice and personality, I'm willing to believe it.
No, I just look like your generic, like, Asian girl.
That's such a wide spectrum. It's What do you mean generic?
It's like Anytime USA, right? I'm like super generic looking.
That tells me nothing.
Good.
By generic, do you mean like generic Filipino or like?
No, surprisingly enough, I look generically East Asian. Like, if you have like an East
interesting.
Asian person in mind, that's probably what I look like.
That's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's like for me, I definitely look mixed.
Oh no, I often get asked by like little old like ladies in like either Mandarin or Cantonese, and I have no idea what they're saying because I do not speak either language.
Yeah, I get asked a lot, or when I used to work in retail, and even back when I was in university, I would get spoken to randomly in Mandarin,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't speak a word of Chinese.
I barely
I'm
speak
Vietnamese.
Filipino as is.
And nobody ever guesses that I'm Vietnamese.
Sometimes during like, especially during I only saw this when I was doing like introductions in like university. Sometimes there'd be someone that'd be like, they would try to play a guessing game. What part of Asia my family's from?
God, it's
They never guessed anywhere in
Yeah.
Southeast Asia. Surprisingly enough.
That's impressive.
Like I've
For me-
gotten like Mongolia, for example, once.
Okay,
and
no,
I was
that's
like,
wild.
where did that
How
come
did
from?
who guesses
even I don't know.
Mongolia?
I got Laos as well. There's Laos as well. I think that part's
Okay,
southeast.
Laotian I can kind of get.
I guess. I've had obviously like, you know, East Asian. Someone asked if I was Japanese, someone asked if I was Chinese, someone asked if I was Korean, because I looked very like like very vaguely East Asian looking.
I mean, I always get asked Chinese, Korean, or Japanese, but that's just because those are the, you know, the big three. And if you look even remotely East Asian, that's immediately what they jump to.
Yeah. No,
But Vietnamese is very rarely the first guess.
What else is there? What else did I get? There was... Hold on, I'm gonna like pull up like countries in Asia, and I'm gonna list the ones that
I
I've
should
like
probably
received.
get going soon, by the way.
Oh, you have something to do?
I mean, like, it's not really that urgent, but I'm like, my sister did come to visit, and I don't really want to just kind of leave her hanging for too long.
Wait, that is urgent! What the fuck?
It's not that urgent.
What do you mean? Not that urgent. That is urgent.
She's just my little sister. It's fine.
That is urgent. You know, honestly speaking, I've dropped so many streams because like, what is it? My mom sometimes, or like my brother sometimes, will like ask me to do things, and I'm like, oh, looks like I don't have to stream.
I mean, she's just
Some
kind
kind
of
of like
keeping my dad company.
If you do have to
Just kinda
go, don't
chilling.
worry. If you do
it's
have to,
alright.
don't worry. I'm just chilling.
Yeah,
I
we're
would have to
just
change
chilling
my
anyway.
I would have to change my like stream title later.
we did what? Like,
We did like 2 seconds and I
excluding-
accidentally like overwrote like original data.
yeah, excluding the distractions, I think we probably did maybe 15 minutes of Cinderella
I think so
Phenomenon.
too. There's the index for how bad insect stings and bites exist. It's called the Schmidt Pain Index. I do not want to know how that came to be. I don't want to picture it because I also don't really like insects.
That seems very, very subjective. It's like how was it the Fahrenheit system is basically just based on how cold or how hot someone felt that it was.
Yeah,
If
and
I'm
then
not
Celsius is
mistaken.
based on I think water. I think Celsius was water, right?
It was based on the freezing point of water.
Yeah. And there's there's like what, only one country that uses Fahrenheit, I think? Out of how many countries? Or is how many countries use Fahrenheit? Officially.
There are a few. Who else uses Fahrenheit?
How many countries use Fahrenheit?
Use Fahrenheit. I'm gonna look this up.
Today, the United States, the Bahamas, the Cayman Islands, Palau, the Federated States of Micronesia, and the Marshall Islands are the only countries that exclusively use Fahrenheit. Some other nations use both systems, including Belize, the British Virgin Islands, and Bermuda. Wait, what?
Yeah, technically Canada does also use Fahrenheit in some applications, but mostly in trades where we share a lot of, you know, ties with the US. Like a lot of our appliances come from the US. So a lot of our appliances are actually measured in Fahrenheit.
I
for
never
everything
really
else, we
paid
use Celsius.
attention to that.
Yeah, so like our ovens, our fryers, and all that stuff, they all are based on Fahrenheit. But again, we use a mix of systems and imperial and metric simply because we're so close with the US. Which is why we.
I only know like measurement, not like temperature, at least.
That's fair.
Yeah, I know like sometimes there's like we'll use like feet and inches to like measure height, for example, but we also use centimeters.
I don't.
Really?
I use centimeters.
I use centimeters too, but I know like some people like switch it a bit, or like depending on the conversation. Like so, like or also depending on this conversation. Like sometimes I'll say that like I'm 5. How tall am I? 5'6". I'm 5'6",
yeah,
right?
I remember you being.
But a lot
tall.
of time, some other times I'll just say like, oh, I'm just 170 centimeters.
I think
actually,
that's about 5. I think that's about 5'7". 5'6", 5'7".
I grew, guys. I am no longer officially 5'6". I'm 5'7" now. Hold on, how tall is 170 centimeters actually?
170 centimeters? I think it's about 5'7". 5'6", 5'7".
We get approximately 5.58 feet, therefore 170 centimeters is approximately equal to 5 feet and 7 inches. So if you have a height of 170 centimeters, it can roughly be rounded to 5 feet and 7 inches. Guys, I am now officially 5'7".
There you go, 5'7".
I grew.
You grew.
I grew. I technically should stop growing by now, though.
You should have technically stopped growing a long time ago.
Yeah, by now I shouldn't be growing anymore.
Most women stop growing in their like early teens.
Oh, I continued growing throughout high school. It's only by the time like maybe not even that long ago I stopped getting growth spurts because I was still growing in high school.
Good for you though.
Yeah,
Getting
I'm
in
tall.
those inches.
I'm surprisingly tall. But I do have a bad posture. So
yeah, maybe work on that.
Yeah, I know, right? Like I probably dropped like at least 3 inches probably because of how bad my posture is.
That is not a flex. Okay, I should probably get going. But thanks for the stream today, even though we did not end up playing. I'll definitely. I can definitely make more time from now on to stream again. I know I made you wait a month this time, but yeah, I can maybe do like once every week or 2 if you're down.
No problem. Just let me know whenever you're free.
Yeah. Okay, we'll talk.
I kind of play by ear. It's okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. And now you're all stuck with me. I have nothing else to talk about. Wow. I did not know that I was going. I was 5'7". I thought it was 5'6" at least. Huh. Oh, because you round up. 5'8", I wish. I mean, to be fair, I think it's genetic, like very genetic. Because a good chunk of my family, especially on my dad's side, is pretty tall. Especially for like for you know my background and stuff. I'm fairly tall. You're stuck here with us? No, technically speaking, I don't have to be stuck with you if I just end stream. Technically speaking. Oh, really fun thing to talk about. I actually do, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I do have a new outfit to reveal on Monday. I have nothing else to talk about, so I'm gonna talk about like VTuber activities now. So on Monday at 6:30 p.m. EST, I will be revealing a new outfit on stream. I will try my hand at dual streaming, both on Twitch and YouTube, so you can watch on both platforms. I don't think it will be a very long stream necessarily, but I will be revealing a really cool new outfit that was really sick and cool, and I will break down like the design and stuff as well. Because I technically did have a hand in designing, but I also got like an artist friend to like help me like piece it together because like I'm not an artist at all. Like at the any level, I am not an artist. So I had an artist friend like put it together for me while I had like a mood board and everything. So I'll break it down for you. You know. Feel like they just stream everywhere all at once. Twitter stream when? Oh my god, I could also do like a Twitter space? I don't know how to stream on Twitter though. Huh, how do you stream on Twitter? I know Twitter spaces are a thing, but like you won't get any visual. Huh. Neither, fair enough. There are new starting and endings, not really ending, but no new starting screen. I will probably like switch it around a bit. I just see people on there and then just use that to check their Twitch. Ah, fair enough. That's fair. That's fair. Maybe I'll do. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Wait, what was I talking about? Fuck, I just lost my train of thought, and it hasn't been that long. I was literally just talking about it. What the fuck? What was I talking about? Oh no. Oh no. I mean, yeah, I'll try my hand at dual streaming. I don't know how well my laptop can handle doing it. Don't do TikTok though, for some reason a lot of normies on there got it out for VTubers. I do not mind talking to normies. Like my you could call it a hobby at this point. My hobby is talking to like normies. Cause like, in my area, specifically, like very specifically on the block that I live on, I'm like 89% sure majority of the people here do not know what anime is. Like this is how normie we're talking about. Like I don't think they've even brushed against Naruto. Okay, that's the kind of people that I like live around, right? So whenever I talk about like things I'm interested in, a lot of the time whenever I talk about it with friends, it's usually because I drag them into my own interests. The second laptop? Oh my god, yeah! I don't have that kind of money. I wish I did. After completely shattering my phone, I had to replace it. So I did find a replacement. My parents did help me pay it. But does my wallet hurt? Yes, a lot actually. My wallet hurts so much. How much? I got a cheap one? I don't know. I don't know. What is a good laptop? What is a good laptop? I am not opposed. I want to get a like actual like PC, like PC tower, monitor, and everything, so I don't have to just use like a laptop. But the thing is, I still live with my parents, right? And I would like to bring this with me if once I do move out of my parents' place. But the thing is, PC kind of bulky. I don't want to take that shit apart. I would not know how to put it back together. That's why I'm stuck laptop gaming. But it's fine. I don't mind laptop gaming actually. Like it kind of tests, to an extent, it kind of tests how resourceful I am. Because like I do have to figure out what I want to do, what I want to do to make sure my laptop does not explode on me. And I also do have to like, you know, find something that I think is kind of what is it called? Something kind of like something that's kind of entertaining for not just you guys but also to me, and something that I can like talk about like often, you know. I have a friend who took some old laptops I didn't use anymore and somehow linked them together and made them into a makeshift server. Wait, really? Wait, that's so sick! Also, how many laptops did you burn through? If it's possible to make a server out of them. What else? Aside from like the new outfit next week, which by the way I'll probably be using more often. You'll see a new outfit more often. I think it's really cute. Aside from that, let me see what game to play next week. I'm thinking of still sticking to like the variety streams. I do not want to play. Oh, I recently bought the game of Sisyphus, so maybe I'll play that game on stream. Let me find another game. Oh, tomorrow, speaking of streams, I didn't even do this one yet. Tomorrow I'm playing Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I really like the Digimon series. I remember like binge watching it, like what was available on Netflix when my brother and I were younger. Like we would binge watch like a series that was available on Netflix, and at the time, Digimon was available. It was his choice, because we would alternate. The first one that I remember watching, at least to my memory, was Chobits. I watched Chobits because it was on Netflix at the time. Once that was done, which I think was like 24 episodes. Wait, how long was Chobits? I'm pretty sure it was 24, if not 12. Chobits anime. Chobits is quite old. 26 episodes. Okay, I was wrong, but like after, essentially after watching the entire series, my brother was like, "Oh, let's watch something that he would like, right?" So we were like scrolling through and we saw Digimon and we are like, "Oh, it sounds like Pokemon, sort of." So we watched it. Oh my god, that should change my life. Digimon Cyber Sleuth is just Persona about Digimon. Luckily for you, I like Persona. Speaking of Persona, I'm thinking I kind of want to stress test Persona 3 Reload, because I had so much fun playing Reload. I don't know if you know this, but in February, the day that it came out, I saw that it was on Xbox, the Xbox like games, and it was part of it. If you had like the membership thingy, you can play it for free. So I did that, and for the not entirety of February, but at least like a good chunk of February, I did not stream and dedicated like all of my free time to playing Persona 3 Reload, because I really like the Persona series and Persona 3 is my favorite game. Actually no, technically it's Persona 3 Portable is my favorite game because I really like the female protagonist. But I did play the entirety of the game. I do want to try streaming the game though. I don't know how well that will go, but we'll see. Digimon Survivors Danganronpa but Digimon. I feel like the best Digimon games are just reskins of other games. The series doesn't really have an identity game. Really? I guess that's the one thing about Digimon that I didn't really like. It's just that like it's so like non-linear that I couldn't really follow. Whereas if I compare it to like Pokemon, which by the way, it's easy to compare the two. That's why I'm making the comparison. I do think that the two are very different in their own right. But in terms of like like idea, the two are very similar in that it's like monster catching and training and stuff. Yeah, Pokemon is a lot more linear than Digimon is. I still do not understand like the story of Digimon, and this probably just me being ignorant and not remembering like the story at all, even though I did watch the series with my younger brother. What is it? Whereas Pokemon did have like a clear journey, clear destination, where like you're supposed to beat the Elite Four, you're supposed to become the Pokemon like champion of that region, yada yada yada. I do not remember Digimon having that at all. And I think it's a bit difficult because it didn't really have structure. Yeah, if you play any of the other Digimon games, they're kind of a mess and not very good, honestly. The Digimon show is definitely better than the Pokemon show, but in terms of gameplay, Pokemon wins. Yeah, I'm thinking from a gameplay perspective, because I kind of did see gameplay of it. I didn't play it necessarily until, like, maybe tomorrow, but, yeah. Yeah. It's a bit bit iffy. Oh wait, oh my god, can I tell you this, guys? The reason why I wanted to stream yesterday, but the reason why I didn't was actually because I watched the Haikyuu movie. Sidetrack. I'm sidetracking right now. I watched the Haikyuu movie, the Battle at the Garbage Dump. Oh my god, it was so good. I dragged my mom to watch with me because none of my friends, none of my like real life friends, live close enough to me. Like we moved like cities, or they moved cities. I stayed in the same place. I stayed in our hometown. Quote unquote hometown, but I watched the Haikyuu movie. Oh my god, I need to be. I was thinking, maybe this is a year I need to be delusional enough to get like the fucking like track jersey. Because I've been attending conventions, sort of. I've attended 2 this year, which is like a whopping, you know, 2 more than I did my entire life. By the way, I'm 21. I did not go to any like public anime gathering, any public, like, you know, so on and so forth. Still in the same house since I was 5? Dang, that's crazy. This was my birthday last Sunday. I turned 30. Oh my god, happy birthday! Happy belated! I'm pretty sure you said that last stream. I'm pretty sure you mentioned that last stream, or like a stream like a while back. And I said happy early birthday. This time I'm saying happy belated birthday. Happy belated! I'm thinking. I watched that. The Haikyuu is so good. You need to watch Haikyuu if you ever get the chance to, because I feel like you feel the passion that the characters have for if I did forgot, I'm pretty sure you did. If not, oh, I'm sorry. If you have the chance to, please watch Haikyuu. You get to feel like how passionate these like characters are for the game, and it makes you feel like you follow their growth and everything. It's really good. You mentioned IRL con before sidetrack. Yeah, I wanted to get the like jacket because I want to try cosplaying, but at the same time I don't know if I'm like you know, ready enough to like cosplay with the big like props and stuff. Not props really, but like, you know, like the more intricate dresses and stuff. So I want to try some characters. Anyone can cosplay? Yeah, anyone can cosplay. I believe the same thing too. It's just that I'm insecure. I'm insecure. Oh, you're right. People do Twitter Spaces. Oh no, this person's straight up streaming on Twitter. How do you do that? I don't know how. But anyway. Sorry, sidetrack. I want to do like more low-key cosplay that like I could probably wear the same thing outside and like no one would probably notice, which is why I kind of want to get like the track jacket that they have in Haikyuu, because it just looks like a sports jacket. Like whatever, right? But like if you see it and if you know, right? Also, I've been hella lately IRL. Went to the zoo alone for birthday. Been wanting to go to cons lately. I'd say if you have the chance to and you do have the means to, I'd say it's fun to go to a con. I've only been to 2. There are lots of other people that talk highly of cons, which is why I was like so excited to go to a con. I went to a con with my mom. Okay, most people, especially like the people that I do know that go to conventions, they usually just go with like family. They go with family. They go with like friends and stuff, right? But I don't really have friends that necessarily like anime, like I do, or like they're just not free. They're just not available at the time, and you know, I don't get to see them often. So I just went with my mom. My mom has to listen to me like info dump about like different sorts of stuff, which is why I'm bringing it back to that Haikyuu movie that I watched. My mom came with me. She, even though she did sleep through it, she really liked asking me questions about it. So I got the info dump about the Haikyuu movie. It was so good. It's essentially just the like the tournament match between Nekoma and Karasuno, but those two are my favorite like schools in the series. So I was really excited to see the two because I really like both of them. Yeah, that's like it. That's like all I could say without like, you know, like spoiling it and stuff. Because if you get the chance to, I do recommend seeing Haikyuu. If you like sports anime, I'd say Haikyuu, then maybe Kuroko no Basket is like a 50-50 because Kuroko no Basket is like a very like not realistic depiction of sports. Haikyuu is probably like the most realistic to like the actual like sport of volleyball. Like, obviously it does have its anime moments. I mean, you have fucking Oikawa Toru that always gets called like, who always gets called like a worse villain than some like genuine villains in anime, which is so funny to me. Like, he's literally just a teenage guy. Like, what's he gonna do? Fucking volleyball spike something, and it like obliterates the entire like city block? I don't think so. But anyway. It's a very fun and very, for the most part, realistic depiction of sports. Whereas you have other sports anime like Kuroko no Basket, where they like legitimately just have like, you know, like superpowers. I like Prince of Tennis, where this guy hits a tennis ball so hard it turns into a meteor that kills the dinosaurs. I remember that. I love Prince of Tennis. Oh my god. It's Prince of Tennis, it's Kuroko no Basket, it's Inazuma 11. Inazuma 11 walked so Blue Lock could run, okay? But this is a hill I will die on. Inazuma 11 walked so Blue Lock could run, okay? I think arguably Blue Lock is in the same sphere as Inazuma 11. Slam Dunk I think also has an anime, and I'm pretty sure it's also a very realistic depiction of the sport. I didn't really watch it, but I remember like seeing the older Slam Dunk series when I was a lot younger. I remember seeing that. What else? What other sports animes are there? There's Free. I'd say Free is also a pretty good depiction of real life sport as well. Like it's literally swimming. They're just swimming. There's also Tsurune. Oh my god, Tsurune is so good. I do not know much about archery, but I'd say it's pretty close to real life. Oh my god, I need to do like a tier list. Real life sports anime versus like anime sports anime. You know what I mean? Like sports anime that does have the anime superpowers and sports anime that doesn't necessarily have the anime power, whatever. Remember how Free was made as a joke? There's post on 4chan that became real. Wait, legitimately? Are you pulling my leg? Hold on. Are you pulling my leg? Because I know that the series does not have like a manga, at least that I remember, but did it really stem from a joke thirst post? No fucking way. No fucking way it did. I know I used to watch the oh my god, this is coming back. Oh my god, this is all coming back to me. I used to watch like the old I still do watch actually the old like anime dubs, fan dubs. So I've seen 50% off. 50% off is like my favorite anime fan dub. So people made fake anime on 4chan images and everything. I think someone even made a short animation. I forget if it was an April Fool's thing or just for fun. Oh my god! If it was just an April Fool's thing or someone who just did it for funsies, they laid the foundation for like modern day Fujoshis. Yeah, that's the making of modern day Fujoshis. Honestly speaking, if there's a will, there's a way. If a Fujoshi sees a will, there is a way. Let me see. Hold on. I want to know its like origins. I know there's no like Oh no, it was an original light novel. High speed. Like Koji Oji with illustration of Futoshi Nishiya. It was in the Kyoto Animation Award Contest in 2011. I mean, Pokemon Go was an April Fool's joke before they realized, wait, people want this? Wait, legitimately? I did not know that! Oh my god, I remember seeing Iwatobi channel. Iwatobi channel. I remember seeing that Atlantis Web Radio. I know that. Oh my god, speaking of free, lately, hold on, I'm pulling up my like playlist. I use YouTube Music to like listen to music, okay? I'm pulling up my playlist right now. Oh my god. I've been listening to Free's like opening and stuff. And you know who it's by? Fucking hold on. This is like at the bottom. I've been listening to, speaking of Free, all of their character songs and stuff. We need to bring back character songs in anime. I wish a lot of anime characters like had more like character songs. I don't know if you remember the era of character songs, where like, oh here, Style 5. That's like literally what they're called. Oh shit. I don't know if I'm allowed to play that, but like the you know? Oh my god, they did like the entire vaguely. Hitalia had character songs. You had fucking Arthur Kirkland. The United Kingdom personified as an anime boy singing rock and roll. I like Hitalia's character songs. It had a modern spin on like some music you would find in certain countries. You've never watched Hitalia? You know what? You're better than I am. You know, I'd keep it that way. Hitalia is literally just country humans. I think that's a good place to end stream now before I start yapping again. Thank you all so much for coming by. I know it says Cinderella Phenomenon, but then we wound up not playing it. I watched Dijin anime as a kid though. I have no room to talk. Honestly speaking, Hitalia... Actually, no. No, the Yaoi Paddle predates Hitalia fandom. 50-50. Space fluent Japanese? I don't think so. I'm about as quiet as like most quiet people get, to be fair. The only time I'm like animatedly talking is like whenever I do streams. I don't really talk like this like real life. But yeah, I think I'll be ending stream here before I yap too much. Thank you all so much for hopping by. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Digimon, and on Monday for sure, Z's, I'm going to be dual casting my outfit reveal, and hopefully get some you guys get some insight as to the kind of fashion that I like. I'll figure out a schedule next week later. Bye! Bye 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 bye! I just realized I never had the YouTube like chat box on this like screen. Hold on, let me like put this here. YouTube chat box. There you go. I just realized I never had that on the screen. Huh, that's crazy. Okay, bye. Bye for realsies.